This is a grateful recovering addict, Andre, and this is another reading from our book, Just for Today. God's Will. Goodwill. The spiritual core of our disease is self-centeredness. In dealing with others, the only motive that our addiction taught us was selfishness. We wanted what we wanted when we wanted it. Obsession with self was rooted in the very grounds of our lives. In recovery, how do we root self-obsession out? We reverse the effects of our disease by implementing a few very simple aspects and processes. We reverse the effects of our disease by applying a few very simple spiritual principles. To counteract the self-centeredness of our disease, we learn to apply the principle of goodwill. Rather than seeking to only serve ourselves, we begin to serve others. Rather than thinking about only what we can get out of a situation, we learn to think first about the welfare of someone else. When faced with a moral choice, we learn to stop, recall spiritual principles, and act appropriately. As we begin doing the right thing for the right reason, we detect a change in ourselves. Where once we were ruled by self-will, now we are guided by goodwill for others. The chronic self-centeredness of addiction is losing its hold on us. We are learning to practice these principles in all our affairs, and we are living in our recovery and not in our disease. So just for today, wherever I am, whatever I do, I will seek to serve others and not just myself. When faced with a dilemma, I will try to do the right things for the right reasons. Goodwill, I think to myself about the reality of goodwill, what it is, what it means. And simply like the reading says, it means that we are taking the focus off of self and putting it on someone else. And it doesn't just mean within the groups and the walls of Narcotics Anonymous. It could be taking the focus off of yourself and putting it back on your spouse. It could be taking the focus off of you and helping others at your job, like your coworkers or your manager, to perform their duties when you're caught up with yours. There's a lot of ways to approach goodwill, but I want you to know that it begins to be a part of your life when you realize that self-centeredness has gotten you into your active addiction. Self-centeredness only thinks about one person, and that's numero uno, number one. That's you. You're not thinking about nobody else. And when goodwill comes into play, it changes all of this. Well, once again, this is Andre, a grateful recovering addict, and this was our Just for Today reading for today. Look, if you're struggling, if you need help, if you need coaching, if you would like for me and my sponsor to contact you so that we can help you, leave a comment in the comment section and I will reply with my phone number so that you can contact me. Remember, if you don't pick up, you can't get high. And I'll see you right here again tomorrow.